Happy weekend, everyone. Welcome back to the Psychic in Your Pocket podcast. I want to recap where we were last week. I took you to the quaint little town of Kennebunkport, Maine, where you were introduced to Miss Sadie Rose Brown, a world-renowned psychic medium struggling to run a spiritual center, the Inner Circle Spiritual Center and Spa, after losing her beloved husband, Tommy, and fighting against a community with a commissioner trying to get her whole facility shut down. Then you were introduced to Harmony and Nora, who lost their third roommate, Ryan, who was Harmony's boyfriend, and couldn't afford to pay their rent in Salem, Massachusetts. So they saw a commercial for the Inner Circle Spiritual Center and decided to go there on the bus. Then you were introduced to Jackie, a high-strung New York talent agent who was struggling at her job after 10 years, losing clients to a new, young, handsome agent that has just been hired at the agency, who decides, at the advice of her husband, Rob, a well-known band member of a rock band, to take a vacation at the Inner Circle Spiritual Center and Spa and a famous historical hotel in Kennebunkport, Maine. So Jackie was considering doing that to get a break from all the hectic energy of what was taking place in New York at her job. So now we bring you back to Kennebunkport, Maine, where we find Nora. The interior of her living room has a large lazy chair with a TV tray off to the side. On the right of the chair is a matching sofa with oriental patterns and a small side table and lamp on the other side. A small trunk-style coffee table in the front of the sofa and a large television sitting in the center of everything. Sadie carrying a TV dinner in her hand before sitting in the lazy chair and placing her dinner on the TV tray, placing it in front of her as she sits in the chair. Sadie taking the first few bites of her dinner before the phone starts ringing, taking a drink before answering the phone. Hello? Hi, Sadie, says Danny. I'm sorry to disturb you at this time of the evening, but one of your clients called and she was very upset, and I didn't think I should wait to tell you. It's okay, Danny. What did she say? Her name is Claire. She said right in the middle of her reading, while doing a card spread, you fell asleep. I know that's ridiculous because of course you wouldn't do that. It took all my strength not to laugh when she said that. At first I thought she was trying to get her money back so she didn't have to pay for the reading. But she wasn't trying to get out of paying because she doesn't want her money back. She wants you to complete the reading. Sadie nervously chuckling. Of course not. You know these kids today, they don't understand meditative silence. Just tell her I'll be happy to give her an additional half an hour at no charge. Oh, Sadie, you're too kind. Are you sure? Yes, darling. You know how things spread in this town. I want to try to make every customer happy. Okay, will do. Have a beautiful night. You too. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Hangs up the phone, putting her head in her hand and putting her head in her hand and grabbing a framed photograph of Tommy sitting on the coffee table. Please, Tommy, help me keep this secret that I've developed stress-triggered sleeping spells. It wasn't a big deal before, but now I have so much stress that the spells are happening more often. And I'm sure you already know they want to shut us down. Listening to the loud claps of thunder. I know. I'm angry too, my darling. I have only 2 weeks to get into compliance with all the city violations. And there are so many things that need to be fixed. Please send me an angel or something. Kisses the photograph and places it back down on the table to finish eating dinner. Just then, water begins leaking in on her head. Oh dear, the leaky roof now? Using the container she was eating out of to catch the water that was coming in on her head, and quickly getting up to get more containers for the other areas where the roof is beginning to leak. Outside of Sadie's front door, Nora and Harmony are in the rain. Nora says, "This has to be it. The hairdresser said the house at the top of the hill. This is the only house I see. The rest of it was part of the center and the spa. We are covered in mud. Can't turn back now. Just ring the doorbell." I know. I'm gonna ring it, but we need a sign. Please, Archangel Michael, give us a sign. Nora looking up at the sky. I love you, Archangel Michael, but give her a sign. I'm sitting on metal, and there's lightning. Seconds later, 2 hummingbirds fly out of a birdhouse hanging from the porch of the house. Look, Nora, it's a hummingbird. They symbolize light in the middle of darkness. It's definitely a sign. Nora and Harmony together. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Harmony, please ring the doorbell. Ring the doorbell. Harmony walking 2 steps to ring the doorbell, then running back down to help Nora in her wheelchair onto the porch by the front door, rubbing her hands as she's becoming anxious because no one's coming to the door. Maybe she's not home. She has to be home. We're not moving till somebody answers the door. Sadie, with 2 pots in her hand, answers the door. Could you help me? The water is coming in something fierce. There's more buckets in the laundry room. Down the hall to the right. Harmony with the front door wide open, follows Sadie quickly, searching for buckets as instructed. Grabbing 2 large buckets, running to place them in the dining room where the water is coming through the leaky ceiling. Oh my, there are more leaks. Do you have more buckets? Nora still outside on the porch, rolling her wheelchair back and forth over a large welcome mat to remove all the excess water and mud off the wheels. There are 2 empty planters out here. Will that help? Speaking loudly over the pouring rain and continuing to get wet from the porch awnings. Harmony. Oh God, Nora! Running back to help Nora in, then grabbing the 2 empty planters, then running inside to the living room to place the planters on either side of a beautiful Buddha on a large stand next to the sofa, placed on a large oriental rug next to Sadie's large lazy chair. Bringing 2 large towels, Sadie holding one to Nora and the other to Harmony. I think we've covered all the areas with the leaks. Thank you so much. I am Miss Sadie Rose Brown, by the way. And who might you 2 be? Finally going over to shut the door behind Nora, then turning around to face the 2 girls again. Harmony wiping herself off with the towel as she speaks. My name is Harmony, and this is my friend Nora, speaking rapidly from nervousness without a breath. Yesterday morning, my boyfriend broke up with me after 3 years, and we couldn't afford rent without him. Then we happened to see a commercial with you in it talking about your beautiful center and spa. We were feeling lost, and we needed to understand the bigger picture, and we needed a new beginning, so we're here. That's quite a mouthful, wasn't it? I guess you girls have been through quite a lot. Nora, taking a breath as though to take it for Harmony. Yes, we have. When we saw your commercial, we felt a connection with you. Harmony is an angel practitioner and psychic empath, and I'm a psychic medium and a medical intuitive. You have a beautiful aura, by the way, and a very handsome gentleman named Thomas standing slightly behind you in spirit. Harmony touching Nora's arm. Mrs. Brown, Sadie, Mrs. Brown, didn't ask you for a reading, Nora. It's quite all right. She knew I'd be curious to see what both gifts you 2 had. I'm sure my beloved Tommy gave her the okay. In the morning, I will show you around the center. We have meditation classes, a full spa and salon on site, as well as other gifted light workers that offer a wide variety of services, and a full-service cafe with organic high vibrational food, all within walking distance. And I can make a phone call and get you a room at the historic Colonial Hotel, just 2 miles down the road. Customer service is top priority, and I'm sure 2 spiritual girls such as yourselves will feel right at home. I can get you a discounted rate at the hotel because your client's at the center. That sounds lovely, says Nora, and we can't wait to check out the center, but we have a limited amount of money. Is there any way we could stay here tonight and use our money for treatments and classes at the spa? Harmony then includes, we also are willing to work in exchange for the room and board. As a matter of fact, in Salem, Massachusetts, we were two of the most sought after readers. And if you like, I can ask the angels for some angel guidance to help you with your building code violations with the city. A big smile on her face. Give me just a moment. Stepping into the living room, reaching down to the coffee table, picking up the picture of her husband. Okay, Tommy, I get it. You sent them. That was quick. Just bring more customers to use their services. Thank you for your love and support. Stepping into the hall where the girls are left. Down the hall to the left is the guest room. You can stay there for tonight. Then on the weekend, I will move you girls into the studio space apartment directly above the spiritual center. I typically sleep in the master suite above the center during the work week. Anyway, just to keep an eye on things. All the money that you make from your readings goes to you. I charge $1,000 per month, which includes rental for your reading room and the living space above the center. You are also free to enjoy complimentary meals from the Cosmic Cafe where you are while you're working. Since the two of you came together, I will make an exception and charge you $500 apiece. I won't begin charging until the beginning of next month. Nora and Harmony embracing Sadie. Thank you, Ms. Brown. Sadie Rose. What should we call you? Please call me Sadie, and don't thank me. It was Tommy that brought you here. But I'm sure you already knew that. This is a new beginning for all of us. Interior of the guest room of Sadie Brown's house. Nora and Harmony are sharing the queen bed. Harmony says, "Thank you for everything, Nora. You were right. We just had to trust. We are exactly where we're supposed to be. I know Sadie has been a true blessing for us, but I feel as though we arrived just in time for her too." I get that feeling too, Harmony. Maybe we all had a past life together or something, but I also feel like we've known Sadie and her husband for a very, very long time. Even when I saw her on the TV in the commercial, I felt like I knew her. I know, right? When we saw her, it was an instant connection, a soul family connection. We may not be blood, but in this life, we had to have been blood in another life. And our souls knew it when we saw each other. Exactly. Wow. We better get some sleep. We have a lot to do with moving into the new place and getting used to the center. For sure. Good night, Nora. Psychic kisses. Mwah. Dream sequence that Nora starts to have. Nora, 10 years old, in her wheelchair, in Harmony's bedroom. Harmony returns with 2 glasses of lemonade, also 10 years old. What's wrong, Nora? Aren't you having fun? Asks Harmony. Yes, but I was thinking how lucky you are to have a normal family with a mom and a dad. I like my foster mom, but I want real parents. Don't be sad, Nora. I'll be your sister. Then it'll be like my parents are your parents too. That's even better than being born into a family. This way, we were chosen family. With a big grin on her face, Nora says, I like the sound of that, my chosen family. The doorbell rings. Oh, great. I bet that's Jackie. Who's Jackie? Says Nora. She's a little girl that just moved in down the street. My mom forced me to invite her to come play with us. She's kind of weird. She's always dressed up like she's going to a party or something. Oh. What is it? Says Harmony. A lady just showed up. She's dead, and she's standing right behind you. Startled, Harmony moves closer to Nora. Oh no, not again. You're seeing more and more spirits every day. I know, but somehow I feel like this lady is connected to Jackie. Una, Harmony's mother, opens the door, showing Jackie in. Nora and Harmony, startled. Oh, hi. Hi, says Jackie, reaching out her hand to shake Nora's hand. I just moved in down the street with my dad. Nora and Harmony looking at each other. Oh. We were just about to have a dance party. Do you like to dance? Yes, said Jackie, but, how exactly can you dance? Talking to Nora, who is in her wheelchair. Putting both hands on her hips, Harmony says, she's a great dancer. You don't have to be able to walk to dance. You dance from your heart. Putting her arm around Nora. It's okay, Harmony. She didn't mean anything by it. She's just curious. I can tell by the way her energy looks. The area around her heart and head are open. She didn't mean anything. That's true. I was just curious. You can see that? Yes, I can see people's energy. So I know how they're feeling and what they are like. She can see into the future, and she can see people. Nora interrupting Harmony before she reveals that Nora can see people who've passed away. Enough talking. Come on, let's play. Okay, I want to see you dance, says Jackie. Harmony runs over to turn the radio on. The girls playfully begin to dance around, holding hands, and Jackie enjoys watching Nora shake to the beat in her wheelchair. Una, Harmony's mother, opens the door with a tray of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and 3 large glasses of milk. She places the tray on a little round table. Here's your lunch, girls. Thank you, Mom. Yes, all 3 girls say in unison. Una, Harmony's mother, leans over and kisses Harmony on the cheek, then shuts the door behind her. As the 3 girls eat their lunch, Jackie begins looking sadder and sadder. What's wrong? Says Nora. When I see Harmony with your... It's just seeing Harmony with her mom makes me sad. It makes me miss my mom. She died 3 years ago, says Jackie. I understand, said Nora. I really don't have a mom either. My mom got sick and wasn't able to take care of me, and I know what it's like to miss parents or to want a different family. Harmony told me I could be her sister. You can be a sister too. Then we can all be chosen family. Excited, Jackie says, I've always wanted sisters. In that case, we have to share secrets, says Harmony. Nora and I can see the future. It's what you call being psychic. No way, that's not real, says Jackie. Yes, it is. I'll show you. In 20 minutes, your dad will call saying that you have to be home by 7:30. No way. My dad always lets me stay out till 8:30 on a Saturday night. Harmony's right. He's going to say you have to be home by 7:30, says Nora, because you have a lot of homework this weekend because of a book report. Gasping in shock. I do have a book report due Monday. The phone rings. Hasn't been 20 minutes. Time is really hard to predict, but I bet it's your dad. Una, Harmony's mother, comes in the room. We are all set for dinner. I'm going to order pizza. But Jackie, your dad just called and you have to go home at 7:30 because you have a book report to do this weekend. Okay, says Jackie. After Una leaves the room, Jackie inquires, how did you guys do that? We're psychic, they say in unison. Can you teach me to be psychic? Everyone has it. Just some people are better at it than others because it runs in my family. My great-grandmother was psychic, so I got it. Kind of like everyone can sing, but some people can sing really well, and some people aren't so good at it. Oh, I see, said Jackie. Harmony begins. My mom is a healer and a yoga teacher, and those abilities are kind of related to being psychic. So I'm able to see into the future, too. My mom is still trying to kind of get used to it. Nora and I will do our best to teach you. Nora also talks to Harmony. We have to show her one thing at a time. Let's show her what we say to each other when something really important happens. Ooh, what is it? Says Jackie. Psychic kisses, blowing kisses, one after the other towards each other. Like this? Psychic kisses, says Jackie, taking her hands and blowing kisses one after the other, just like the other two girls. Perfect, said Nora and Harmony. Back to present day. Nighttime. Nora wakes from the dream. Fade in. Interior of the guest room of of Sadie's house. Nora is in the queen bed by herself. Nora wakes up and realizes Harmony is not in the bed with her and turns on the lamp on the nightstand. Harmony, where are you? Coming out of the walk-in closet with her iPod and Nora's iPad in her hands. I was playing solitaire and listening to meditative music. I don't know how you can sleep over Sadie snoring. I was trying to drown it out, and I didn't want to wake you. Nora, hearing Sadie snore for the first time through the walls. I hear it now, but Harmony, you are not going to believe this. I had a dream about Jackie when we were kids, and I first met her. Harmony getting back in bed. I remember. We were about 10 years old, right? Yes, and we all agreed to be sisters. Remember? Of course. I wonder how Jackie is. I hope she's doing okay. Me too. You know, when one of us dreams of somebody, it means something is going to happen. I know, even back then, it was new beginnings for all of us. When we became a family and friends, of course. I would love to see her again. Maybe I'll have a dream that will give us more clarity about it, says Harmony. Nora putting on her headphones to drown out the snoring and turning the light off. Well, we'd better get to sleep. We have a lot of new changes to prepare for. Harmony placing the pillow over her ears to try to drown out the snoring, speaking loudly because her ears are covered. Once again, to our new beginnings, and to Jackie, we're sending psychic kisses, and they each blow kisses. Nora speaking loudly over the iPod playing to drown out the snoring. Yes, 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 to new beginnings and psychic kisses. And once again, she begins blowing kisses. I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of Psychic Kisses. Until next time, wishing you nothing but angel blessings and positivity. Thank you for tuning in to the Psychic in Your Pocket podcast. Until next time, take care.